Talking with Marlys Macy again today. Mom, a couple of questions have come up from relatives. When you lived in Findlay, where did you live when you was a child until you got into high school and that? Did you live in two different houses or did you live in the same house?
No, I lived in the house on the corner right across from the courthouse. And I lived there until my five brothers that were older than me went into the service for the Second World War. And then my mother and I moved to a house west of Findlay. And we lived there for a while until Carl and Selma Knutson wanted us to come and live they bought this house across from the auditorium, and they wanted us to come and rent their upstairs. And so, of course, my mother was happy to do that. So that's where we lived.
And that's where you stayed until you graduated from high school.
Yes.
And one other clarification, your brother Leander, he actually went into the Army and even way before World War II.
Yes, I was in the 5th grade when he went into the Army at Fort Lewis, Washington.
Okay. And that would have been in like 1938 or 37.
I was 10 years old.
Okay, so 1810. So it would have been 1936, 1937. And by the time World War II came around, he was already a sergeant in the Army and worked his way up through the ranks and was the paratrooper with the 82nd Airborne.
Yes, he was.
And then Vance, Stanley, Billy, and who am I missing? Courtney. They all went in there either right at the beginning of World War II or during World War II.
They all went in. They were in selective service.
They were drafted or
drafted,
okay.
Except for my brother Billy, who was my youngest brother. He was just a year older than me. And he was 17 years old, and he wanted to get into the service too. But his parents, mother and father, both had to sign for him to get into the Navy, so he did.
Okay.
His name was Billy, Yeah.
Out of the five brothers that went in, do you think any of them suffered from any type of trauma from World War II?
Yes, I think my oldest brother definitely did.
Leander.
And Stanley might have too. I think he might have had little problems. I don't think it bothered the other three.
As much that you know of anyway.
No.
And they've all passed away now.
Yes, all five of them are gone now.
Yep. But Leander, he was with the 82nd Airborne, landed in Normandy at the time, and then fought all the way through World War II.
Yes.
Did you ever correspond with any of them during that time?
Oh, yeah, I did. My mother had me write a letter or two to some of them, too,
Right.
I don't remember what I wrote, but she did have me write to them,
Okay. Well, that clarifies those couple of points that someone had been asking about. So we'll do another interview later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.